Morning, everybody. What's everybody up to today? You know, I made a video last night when the race is over with, and because I'm new at this video and stuff, my phone, I had too many videos stored on my phone, and the video I made didn't take. And it was about a 8, 9, 10 minute video. Let me start this off by congratulating all the drivers that won last night at Riverside. Eddie Gallagher and 305s. Man, it's tough to beat. Snake Kimbrough in the late model division. Modifieds was Brandon Poppenheimer. Stock cars, Ricky Vandergriff. And 600 mini sprints was Jake Jones. Now, I posted on Facebook a lot last night during the races. Even though the moon was a half moon, the other half was there. You just couldn't see it because it was a wild night. There was tempers flaring left and right. Not only between drivers and other drivers and crew members and you know, everybody got involved. Tech Man ended up quitting his job last night because of an overruling. It's a difficult situation. I can understand. Been there, done that. Anyway, racing was great last night. The track was a little rough, but hey, everybody out there got to drive on the same surface. Don't want to hear no complaining about it. Adjust, adapt, get through it. Put your big boy britches on, or your big girl panties, whichever one you prefer, and throttle it down. Now, when the races was over with, let me back up just a little bit. I got to say, Ronnie Howard has had the worst luck this year. Every night he's been on the track, except for one, he has crashed, flipped. Man's been through so many cars this year, and I feel for him. I really do. And I do hope his luck turns around kind of quick, because he's getting kind of frustrated. And Ronnie's a good driver. He just needs some. He got that monkey on his back this year. And it may be that gorilla at the Cincinnati Zoo that got killed. It may be one of his ghosts that's on Ronnie's back just taking vengeance. But anyway, I hope his luck does turn around. Now, on a bright side note, when the race was over with last night, like I said, I filmed a long video. And a lot of people, the people that I was videoing really didn't know what I was doing till afterwards when I was telling them about it. After everybody's loading up, and I made my rounds, and I pulled over to TJ Hughes' car. And I noticed that, TJ, of course, he's got a fan base, a large fan base at that. Well, it got expanded last night. There was a couple there that had two children that are confined to a wheelchair. Young kids, I think there was 10 and 5, 10 and 6, somewhere in that area. And TJ, took his time to talk to each of the boys, in their wheelchairs and stuff, and even went as so much as taking them out of their chair and setting them in the race car, put the helmet on them, the whole kit and caboodle. And, just doing something for them kids that, that they'll probably never experience. The smiles that were on their faces were priceless. And of course, when that was all said and done, and they kind of went on their way, I actually took TJ up in his trailer and I interviewed him, and I was asking him, how did that come about, that particular moment? He told me that he had just met them people. He ain't known them for weeks, years, months, or whatever. He just met them that night. His girlfriend Becky was actually up in the stands through the night, and she seen them, helped them get the wheelchairs up in the stands and everything, and invited them down to the pit after the race is over with. That right there is the main reason of why you see my name as a sponsorship on his car, and why the same reason of why that I bought a sprint car for TJ to drive, because that's what he wants to do. He's a class act driver. Does he get under people's skin? Yeah. He's got a hard head and set ways and stuff like that, but when you get through all that, you got the good of TJ when it comes to his fans. Anyway, that's it for this Sunday morning edition. Want to say thanks to Riverside staff for letting us come over and do what we love to do. And coming up sometime later on this week, I'll put up another video promoting the races coming up next weekend. I just want to get all my facts and figures and stuff together before I do that. Y'all have a good day. And remember, it's Sunday. It's God's day. Have a good one.